The hefty equipment bag sitting next to the visitors' locker room entrance after Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals never had a chance. Whack went Draymond Green's fist against it as he walked by. Well, at least the Warriors hit something as the night grew late. Once again, the defending champions, the team with 4 All-Stars, the franchise with a pair of former MVPs still in their prime, and 2 of the most efficient machines of this generation, went flatter than Texas when it counted. Missed shots, failed stops and poor decisions all piled on their heads. That fourth quarter was mostly a 12-minute mess. It doomed them at the finish for the second straight game and now has them on the brink, really, in the conference finals. The Warriors awaken today with a pair of potential saving graces. Game 6 is in Oakland and Chris Paul is gimpy and might be done for good. That could be enough to push the series to 7 games. Yet nothing is for certain anymore in the Warriors' world, if only because of the weird and uncharacteristic, for them, developments in the clutch. Simply put, their lack of composure and smarts is the reason they're in a bind. Imagine the Rockets don't score 100 and James Harden missed all 11 of his three-pointers and the Warriors still lose. It was a strange, empty night for the Warriors where nothing made sense for them. Yes, Paul went nuts in the fourth quarter and Houston's defensive rotations on traps are catching the Warriors, and especially Kevin Durant, by surprise, and yet the Warriors are also doing a good job of stabbing themselves. Thursday's Friday, PHL time, 98-94 loss was another blown opportunity, another one that got away, and for the first time since the finals 2 summers ago the Warriors are staring at elimination. The face of the Warriors in these back-to-back losses belongs to Durant, and it wears the look of a man confused and dumbfounded. He is 1 for 9 shooting over the last 2 fourth quarters, reduced to a supporting actor, a backup singer, instead of a beast. He's not the total reason for this, but a strong symptom nonetheless. Could they fall short of the finals, a place where they were all but destined to go? It's a reality, obviously, and their margin for error is toothpick-like. But that's not what Coach Steve Kerr's gut tells him. I feel great about where we are right now, he said. That may sound crazy, but I feel it. I know exactly what I'm seeing out there, we got everything we needed. Just too many turnovers, too many reaches. If we settle down a little bit we're going to be in really good shape. Maybe some of Kerr's mood has something to do with Paul grabbing a hamstring in the final moments, perhaps stripping the Rockets of their best player in the series. Maybe it's just hard to fathom the Warriors losing 4 times in a best-of-7. All that talent and past success can make a man stubborn, almost refusing to ponder the possibility of defeat. Fine, but Kerr and crew must find a way to clean up the bad choices they've made with the game on the line before it becomes habit-forming. 18 turnovers isn't a recipe for winning. We can learn from it, said Durant, and we've got another opportunity at home. We'll be ready to play. Trailing by a point with 49 seconds left, here's what the Warriors coughed up. Quinn Cook missed a three-pointer. The big surprise is that the ball found Cook and he actually took a shot at that stage of the game. Curry missed a driving layup, and rather than grab the rebound, Green slapped it out toward the perimeter, hoping a teammate would grab it. Trevor Ariza scooped the loose ball instead. Then, down 3 points and seconds left, the play was designed for Curry to spring loose for a 3, but Green fumbled a pass that hit him in both hands. "Game over. We were supposed to score," said Green. "I lost the ball. Nothing more, nothing less." Before these self-inflicted misadventures, the Warriors were repeatedly punished by Paul, who recovered from an 0 for 7 first half with 18 points in the second half, complete with a payback shimmy aimed at Curry, before pulling up lame with 22 seconds left. Also, Eric Gordon dropped 24 points and went to the line 10 times, thanks to reach and fouls by beaten Warriors defenders. "What we can't live with is reaching and jumping on Eric Gordon's pump fakes," said Kerr. "We reached on James and he shot 9 free throws. We've got to be a little more disciplined." Overall, the Warriors withstood a manic Toyota Center and were locked in a tight finish against a 65-win team, but never led after the 8-minute mark and weren't nearly sharp enough to capture the lead. They were without Andre Iguodala again, but he's a defensive specialist, and for much of the night defense wasn't a big issue for the Warriors. The Rockets shot 37% and Harden didn't hurt them. Their problems were mistakes and missed shots. Anyway, Golden State has 4 All-Stars to Houston's 2, and now with Paul's status questionable, maybe just 1. That means, although the Warriors trailed 3-2, they're in a reasonably good position to keep the series alive. "They're not worried. There's another emotion running through their bodies. I think they're angry," said Kerr. "As they should be. They're competitors. This is new territory in the Durant era." Remember, the Warriors lost only once last season, and until the West Finals didn't perspire much. As expected, the Rockets are indeed the biggest threat they've faced. It's the series that's meeting the high expectations for drama and suspense and a chance to see the mighty Warriors ousted. Does Paul's injury linger and ultimately bail out the Warriors? Can Durant rediscover his touch in the clutch? Will the Warriors wise up or once again wig out? There's nothing at stake, really, except a dynasty that a loaded team was created to become. Curry plans to remain cool and confident, and the Warriors really don't have any other choice but to adopt that mentality. "We've played the last 2 games good enough to win, but just haven't gotten the job done," he said. "The way we played tonight, if we can repeat that, take care of turnovers, just stay mentally locked on the details for 48 minutes, we know we can get a win. Just the talent we have on this team and the resiliency, you know we can get the job done. We know we haven't been in this position before, so it's a chapter we need to figure out and finish the story.